Now it's time to bleed the brakes.
Okay.
Get and press.
Press.
Release.
Release.
Press.
Press.
Release.
Release.
Press.
Press.
Release.
Release.
Press. All right, Matt's gonna go ahead and install the wheel adapters. And I'm gonna stand in the car and step on the brake. I'm gonna need that. Now here's the difference with this car and why we're going with these different adapters you see on the floor. This is the tire that came with the car. I don't know how old they are. The tread's pretty good, but they're pretty old. They're pretty well abused. The fender has ground into them extensively, so I don't know if I trust these tires at any real speed just for road driving or even drag racing. So these tires are gone. However, this rim here is a 4-lug with 2 different size bolt patterns. That rim went on with this here adapter spacer. Actually, really it was a spacer, not an adapter, because it was the same bolt pattern. It just simply came off the hub. However, if you're wanting to do custom wheels on these cars, 4 lugs are getting hard to get nowadays, as far as your choices are just not very much. So what we did is we ordered these adapters. That'll go from a 4-lug, which bolts to this car. And these are custom built for this car. In fact, there's my initial Steve Festjack-4, meaning Steve Festjack, I bought 4 of them. So what they do is they go from a 4 to a 5-lug. Why those rims? Well, before, when Matt first got his driver's license, I had just put these Michelin Pilot Sports on these reels. And the reason for that was they went on my lowered Oldsmobile. These tires literally do not even have 1,000 miles on them, because the intake manifold cracked, that plastic pile of junk, and it hydrolocked my engine, so the engine was ruined. We decided, I didn't really know what I was going to do with that car. Actually, I didn't decide anything. So the car sat for about 8 months in a storage building with the rest of some stuff that I have, and I decided, you know what, rather than buy all new rims and tires, let's just put the same tires on this car, because these are high-performance tires. The rims, I bought them used. They don't even make them no more, but they're good rims. So the idea was to adapt from 1983 Datsun 280ZX to what used to be 1998 Oldsmobile Intrigue. That's done with this. However, we ran into another custom car issue. Matt will explain.
So with the adapters that we have purchased, they separate from 2 pieces from the part that the new rim sits on to where it adapts from the 4-bolt to the 5. They separate with these Allen keys. Now when you separate them, you get 2 pieces. You get the part that goes onto the original hub, and then the part that then bolts onto it, that is the adapter itself. Now the problem we come across with this, so when you put this onto the original hub, if I can clock it right, these studs of the original hub are too long for the adapter itself to then bolt together. They then, when you try to put those Allen keys back, they then put pressure to where you cannot smoothly have them connected one piece without a gap.
In other words, when you put this on, put your nut, the stud sticks out too far, and it has to be at least flush, and it keeps this from bolting on flat. If it doesn't bolt flat, it won't work right. So what we have to do is shorten the studs just a little bit. Not a lot. It still gives you a full bolt. It still gives you a full stud in the nut, but you do have to shorten them just a touch. I'm going to do that right now. So what you have to do is shorten the stud just a little bit. Now, if you take a little bit off, you're still going to have a full amount of stud in the nut. You don't need that much extra. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to thread a nut on there all the way, just to help clean the threads off once I trim the end piece. What I'm going to use is my little cutoff wheel. I'm going to work real delicately. I'm literally only taking two turns of a thread off. using a ratchet only because that nut will be quite hot.
What? Ready for the brake?
Step on the brake.
Alright. One, two, three, four.
We don't have a torque for these, so I'm just kind of guesstimating it by just, well, to be honest, years of experience. Hope you didn't need that one. It rolled halfway across the shop.
I don't need that one, though. It's kind of hard to let it just go. Hold the brake.
Hold on the brake.
One, two, three, four, five. Front's all done.
All right, boys and girls. Well, that looks a lot better than what it was, and it certainly should stop a lot better, too. Get rid of that death wobble it used to have from the warped-ass rotors that were terrible. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put the car down after I do a couple other adjustments. I want to see what's going on with the shifter and look at the power steering rack. We had to delete the power steering pump on it because, well, it was leaking because of the use of the wrong fluid. So tomorrow we're hopefully going to take the car racing. That'll make a good video for the channel also. So provided everything goes good today, next time you see us, we'll be racing. I think you're good.
I do believe it's one of this. Good?
Yep.
Good. car sits.
I'll look at your brake hoses.
Am I clear to shut the hood?
Okay. Yeah, you're good there.
Lines are good?
I think so.
They're only held by zip ties, so if there's an issue, zip tie will break.
Okay.
I want to make sure I didn't put them, zip them up too tall.
Yeah. Hi, baby.
All right, fire it up. Make sure you're gonna have to come forward to come off the ramps. Then we gotta swap the ramps to the rear.
Yep. You know what? Hey, you should probably pop the hood again to trans oil.
See if it'll even go in dry first.
Okay.
It should be. I don't think we lost that much. Waited for it to idle down. Oh. You could have shoved it right out the door. Bring it forward slow. Stop. A little more. A little more. Stop. Neutral. Down because it was pushing on if front brakes help, that's fine. The problem is it's on ground, it'll just slide like skis.
Oh.
You were holding it on the rear alone.
Oh, okay.
On untested brakes.
Okay.
That was real stupid.
Okay.
Let it idle. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, hop out, pick up your low rider board. Lift it off the floor that way it is one bend at a time, or you have to put it on the floor. I don't think you can get under it. Watch out. No, there ain't enough. There's no subframe. Pick it up like a dip. There's no dip. It's not a solid. It's not like an axle. It's like a solid axle. Yeah. Okay. Look underneath, there's no suspension on the grab. Keep your head underneath the back. Yeah, I know. Keep it up. Go. I'll holler. Keep it going. Stop.
Cool. Done.
Alright, put her down. Alright, go grab the other side.